Hello, everyone. This is Daniel Stabler here, and it's time once again to Let's Get Nerdy. So, I know it's been a while since I've made a video. The last time I made a video, I talked about the book by Jane Harper, The Survivors. And to just give you an update, I finished it, and I really liked it. It's different. It was a little out of the realm that I normally do read, but at the same time, it was in that. It was mysterious. It's somber. There's just like this dark mood feeling that you get from it. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it could be you as well. It's a good book. It's worth checking out. Jane Harper. But there's secrets and dark secrets that get revealed. So it's mysterious in that sense. And like I said, moody. But worth checking out. The Survivors. Now, main topic. What I've been wanting to talk about for a little while are some Jack Reacher novels. And as we know, the fourth season of Jack Reacher on Amazon should be coming out. And that season is based off Lee Child's novel, The Enemy. The Enemy is a really good tale. However, there are certain aspects I definitely will say keep away from children, keep away from young adults even. I mean, I know by this point, young adults typically read it. I mean, if you're 18 to older, you're going to read it, regardless of what your parents say anyways. And that's fine. I'm talking more like, your teens and stuff. Because there are, one, Lee Child almost always has a sexually explicit material. It's usually only one chapter. It doesn't go into huge detail, but it insinuates a lot and things like that. And it does in this. And same with, it insinuates homosexuality as well. Acts. Not just talking about it, does talk about it, but it dives into that realm. So if you're uncomfortable with that, don't read it. But if you are able to say, like, well, it's not the main plot, it's not the main storyline, you can get through it. And I'm telling you, you can get through it because it's really good otherwise. It's a great mystery. It even has some twists. Kind of like M. Night Shyamalan, Ding Ding Dong. So just something to consider, to think about, that it does have some elements you may not want your kids to read. It also has some elements maybe you're not comfortable with because, as you know, this is also a Christian conservative channel. It's not just a nerdy channel, so sometimes I get into the politics and things. But I want to talk about cleanness, and the thing is, Lee Child's books, for the most part, are pretty clean. Definitely adult, but clean. They don't overstep any bounds. And The Enemy, certainly, I don't feel like it does as far as for adults. Now, that being said, I mean, it made me I'm looking forward to season 4. I want it to come around already, but there's still time. So you have time before the season comes out. So if you're one of those kind of people that like to stay up to date, you've got to check it out. It's called The Enemy. Okay, it's really good. And you got to check it out. You got to check it out. If you're one of those people that like to stay ahead of the game, you like to read the book before you watch the show or the movie, whatever it may be. If you're that person, you've got to read it. Now, if you're not that kind of person, don't worry about it. You're not missing anything. You're the in other words, you're that kind of guy that just or girl that wants to watch it play out, and that's absolutely fine. And it'll be fun watching it, guaranteed. Should be as long as they keep doing what they've been doing, which is staying pretty close to the script. Anyway, um, further on, I read the most recent Jack Reacher novel as well, Exit Strategy, and I will say, as far as Reacher novels, it was pretty typical but disappointing. The ending was like pretty typical. I could have seen that coming then, but still a good read. So, like, if you're a fan of Jack Reacher novels, absolutely read it. Absolutely. Because you may feel different. And for the most part, when Lee has worked with his brother Andrew, I've liked him. The Sentinel is really good. Better Off Dead is really good. Um, Several others. I've read them. They're really good. When he writes with his brother, typically comes out great. This one, eh. Plus, it was on the shorter end. I think that was the other thing that was disappointing for me. It was short. I was able to read it a lot faster than I've been reading some other books. But that's also a good thing in a way because it's very fast paced. So you have that as well. It's fast paced. It is a good read. It's not the best Reacher novel. I give it. If it was a standalone thing and not Reacher, probably would have been better. But anyway, I digress. Still a good novel. Check it out if you haven't. It's already a big seller, so probably a lot of people have. Another one that I read is digital copy, 11 Numbers. That was by Lee Childs. Now that one was good, and it's a nice turn of the page. It's not a reach. It has nothing to do with Reacher. It's just a short story about a guy who gets recruited by our country to basically cause some problems. That's how I'm going to word it because I feel like a good word would be espionage. But anyways, it's really good. Not a fast pace, boom, and great ending. Great ending. So yeah, something to check out. 11 Numbers. Again, go through all of them. The Survivors by Jane Harper. The Enemy. Exit Strategy. 11 Numbers by Lee Child. Those last three. Alrighty. So that will do it for me.